Hello and welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today is a much requested craft room tour. I have done a couple of these on my channel before, but my room is ever changing, evolving and becoming more and more full of clutter. So I know you've all been really desperate to see kind of where we're at and what's going on and the current happenings of my room, just showing you bits and pieces of the tremendous ridiculousness at the moment of what is going on. So I was cleaning, kind of tidying my craft room, thinking I need to do this tour for you guys and show you the space, the zone, the craft. And then I was having a bit of an interesting conversation a little bit ago with some wonderful ladies from one of my groups, and they were saying how you see these kind of perfect craft rooms. Everything matches, everything has its spot, everything's tidy all the time, and it can be quite disheartening, almost demotivating for some people. And I suppose I'd never really thought of it like that before. But the reality of most normal people's craft room that aren't like, you know, making a ton of money on YouTube, influencing the craft community, we're just people with small little channels. Our rooms look exactly the same as yours do, and for 350 days of the year they also look like this. So I'm going to take you around because I know you all love a proper in-depth look at everything going on in the room. But as you will see, I've tidied it a bit, but I have not gone through and cleaned and emptied and scrubbed my craft room of all its messy usableness. So you can see what the average actual daily life of this room of hoard does look like. I must excuse my voice, as because some of you may know I've just had COVID and I sound horrendous. I'm feeling fine, much better, but the cough just leaves you with a terrible sounding voice. So I'm going to start in behind my door. As we come into the room, I've got my door here and I've got my little cheapy wall hanging piece there, and at the moment this has mainly got, well, printer labels. My little brother label maker is just there as well. I've got my heat gun up top. It blows up balloons because I just don't have the wind for something like that. Got spare washi tapes, little scoopy spoons for wax melts. If any of you guys don't know, that is my latest craze, and you will see it everywhere in this room at the moment. And I do have an old stock of ribbons back here, which are actually being put to good use right now. You will see on my desk. I've got little stickers in here, diamond painting spares, cornstarch, things that I don't know what they are. Oh, bookmarks, little colourable bookmarks. And then as we move around, we have one of my favourite artworks there. It's just a pier, a water scene, my brother scan, which I never use, a jewellery project that has been just sat for months now, not touching it, and underneath is diamond jewels from an old project there as well. I've got pencils that are from pages I'm doing. You're going to notice a theme at the moment. I am just in between a billion things. My beautiful Wildagorn book there that the artist sent to me. I've got spare markers back there. Those are my colour cubes, and then I have my Hoo tower, I like to call it, and up top is my gel pens. That is on the end there, my pencil bookcase, as you will see. I've got bubble wrap for projects I post out, and then down in the bottom just there is things I need to do, like unboxings or flip throughs of for the channel. And then we come into my drawers of hoard. I've got spare blending tools, brushes, blending markers, sponges, things like that. For, as you guys may know, I'm a card maker, so I do use a lot of those. I've got a crazy amount of acrylic paint pens. Don't judge, it's not why we're here, people, and I don't care anyway. So I'm just going to move those. I do have, if you guys watch my diamond painting channel, I've got a super fun unboxing video. I'm going to do that after this, and that is why they are there. This is my niece's birthday gift, so I'm not going to show it because she doesn't watch my videos, so that's hidden. That is a knitting project I've got going on, and that is actually a projector that I haven't unboxed. Tower of books, we're not going to mention those. We're going to ignore those and pretend they're not there. So yeah, continuing with my tower, I've got spare gel pens. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys know how much I love gel crayons. I've got Faber-Castell, King Art, the Best Crafts. Got some shuttle art under there as well, I think, and a German set right in the back. I use these an awful lot, but in hindsight, they last forever and you just don't need that many. I've got my inks from there. I've got my Memento ink collection. These are my favourite, and I do have all the inkers for them as well because of that. I did invest in the Better Press from Spellbinders. Have not used it, but I have it. I know. What can you do? From there, I have pretty much the entire collection of Distress Oxides. I prefer these vastly to the ink. I don't know why. I really prefer the oxides, and I have slowly collected. No, not slowly. I'm not even gonna lie. I've got VersaFine Clair ink pads, a couple, the full set of those, because I really do like the Sukaneko brand, and these for stamping are so crisp and clear. My VersaFine Black, which I use all the time. I've got a StazOn, and I do have an archival white, and just two of the blue in from Spectrum Noir, because they sell these cheap at Boundary Mill. I am filming for the first time on my new phone, so I'm kind of hoping it stays in focus. I do have a chunk of the Nuvo hybrid ink pads. I am a Tonic Studios subscription member, so you do tend to every so often get those in there. And then I do still have my Distress inks under there, which I can see me selling those on. I've not really used them. They dry up real quick though. Empty drawer, go me. That is a drawer full of like bits and pieces of camera wires and blah de blah. My Gemini Junior electric die cut, and a recycling box. Cardboard, recycle, people. Especially if you're using as much stuff as I do. Right, let's move my beautiful new canvases. Those are the Hokorio canvases, spoiler alert. Right, from there you can see I'm obsessed with my brother label maker. I've labelled everything I could physically manage to put a label on. Jewellery, had a hot minute making a lot of jewellery, and I still do make jewellery sometimes, but it's kind of not my main focus at the moment. I did grab some magnets because I would like to have a go at making cover minders for diamond painting, like cover minders, needle minders, things like that. From there, I know we will show you all the shame. Oh, jewellery, it's all jewellery stuff, like soldering and charms and all the metal works and wires and strings, and then my stack of beads. Oh, and it's heavy and it's very difficult to do with one hand. Oh, come on guys, help. Right, this really is my drawer of shame, but for full transparency, there you go. This is my spares. I have spare glues, spare stickers, for my brother, spare trays, spare floss even, spare double-sided tape. That's not a spare, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. Spare Sakura jelly rolls, spare Pritt stick, apparently. Lots of just spare randomness. And then in the bottom, oh, spoiler alert, is this is when I get new stuff in, I put it into here so that I don't forget to film like a whole video. Oh, my books all folding over. I'm going to put it upside down for a bit. So in fairness, I haven't bought anything just lately, which is pretty good, except for these, which is this was a crazy endeavour. I bought lots of special drills from Diamond Art Studio, so you will see those. Funness unboxed on the channel. I think these are, if I remember right, I think these are glow in the dark ones. I know. Oh, you know what I'm like. I'm terrible. Have to have the things. And then just in the corner here, I keep fake flowers for photos for my new website. I know. You will have to wait. So, but I'm sure you guys can probably guess what that is all about. I have my diamond painting hoard down here, which it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's 6 deep, plus I just got 3 new ones. It's 9 deep. It's not great, but it's not too bad. This is the wax melts that I've already made. Lots of wax melt making stuff. These are the ones that are curing because you have to leave them for 2 weeks, and a box full of samples. So I currently have curing cherry slushy. Let's see what we've got. Birthday cake, cinnamon orange, not my favourite, this one, not sure about this one, and blue raspberry slushy, which was actually quite cool. Very sweet bunch, that. Lots and lots of samples already sat waiting and already uploaded to my website, but it's not actually live yet because obviously I need some stock on it. Is my A Walk on the Dark Side, which is black pomegranate, and my You Maple Me Crazy, which is maple walnut. So that is those. Underneath my desk there I have spare containers for just whatever you might need it for in the world. Overflow yarn. That takes us to my Manic bookcase. I'm gonna back up so you can see this. So that is a finished diamond painting waiting for my month in review, and then down the side of here are all looms. This is kind of my catch-all for my kind of tools and equipment, like a laminator, my letterpress, my guillotine, things like that. Usual stamping press stuff, flat things that fit. From there I've got like dies and stamps and markers, and then up here is currently the mess of stuff that is holding like my wax melt making equipment. To be honest, so like just stickers and clamshells and tubs and bags and bags and bags and labels, and these are my cute little, these are waiting for those there that are curing. I've already kind of made all my little bags for them, so they're hanging about. I've got candle dies and glitters. All my glitter is biodegradable, plant-based in my wax melts. It's 100% soy that I'm using, so my wax melts are vegan, they're cruelty-free, they're sustainable and biodegradable. And I'm trying to use the friendliest kind of fragrances in them that I can, but fragrances. Fragrance, that is my wax melt melting jar, lots of tools for it in there. Thermometers, stuff, random, and then boxes. I've got little boxes, little scoopy boxes, packing boxes, and then up top is spare diamond drills, the Disney sticker art stuff that I've been collecting that's a lot of fun that I didn't know where else to put it. And those are, of course, my containers for diamond projects, and then just some more spare boxes yet again. I've got my Forever Whip at the moment, diamond painting project, and then I've got a couple of completed scarf and hat sets. I might start putting some of my creations up on my website. Why not? I make these things. Somebody might want them. So yeah, we'll see. But at the moment, it's just wax melts. I've got a little box down there that's just all threads and sewing. This is a mess. This is turning into a random chuck it down there out of the way sort of thing. And then up on my drawers, I've got loads of little bows that I've sat and made. This is not crafty related. This is makeup and hair stuff, because I took over the spare bedroom that we had, so that needed to stay there. We then have my wall of craziness. So I've got lots of dies on here, and then my 10-tier like little hairdresser's trolley. That is the rest of my Filissimo collection. I'm slowly boxing it up and out of the way because I've given up on ever getting caught up with doing the unboxings. And then just next to my desk is a pile of colouring books, stuff I'd like to work on, projects, buddy colours, all that jazz. It's there, along with my swatch book. So in here is just also a mess. Card projects that are halfway through. Spare scrap card, little cute roller tapes that I got cheap from Temu, all my die press plates and stuff, like shaker card fillings, all mainly sequins and such, slimes, cute things like that. I've got quite a few going on there, to be honest. Another tray of that. This is more like kind of diamantes and pearls and stuff for going onto the front of cards. Got a lot of card making kit. And I haven't made cards for a while. Same again, more kind of embellishments, butterflies, flowers, pearls, more things for kind of sticking onto your cards for embellishments. Hot foils. Do love a bit of hot foiling from Spellbinders. I've got lots. I was one of their monthly subscribers, so got quite a few different colours of the hot foils. I have cancelled my Spellbinding subscription at the moment because it's like £100 a month, which is not cheap, and although amazing, I'm just not making cards at the moment. Too busy with other stuff that's caught my interest. Mica powders. I've always been mica mad, and this is working out quite well because these are super useful for everything. So I've got lots of those in lots of fun colours. Underneath there is, I've had this drawer here for probably about 15 years just sat because it's glitter and I don't use glitter, but I don't want to chuck it in the bin either, so it just kind of sits, although there is some I do use gold foil, and there are some little pressed flowers in here which may come in quite handy and be very usable for my wax melts, so we will see. But yeah, I'm not really a glitter person. I don't know how I've accumulated glitter. I think it's always just kind of come in with things, like my sister gave me some, and you know, they've come in like my tonic craft kits and things like that, and just built up. So they sit there anyway, doing no harm in my drawer. And then I have my drawer of embossing, my ink pads, my powders and such. Lily from Art Journey UK, she gifted me a big wad of beautiful embossing stuff that is lovely to use, and they do make really nice additions to cards. so I do use those. Not lately, obviously, because not lately much of anything. We then have the kind of backdrop that sits behind me. This wardrobe, this set of shelves here is my colouring books. As you guys already know, I have plenty of those. I have a little craft cart on the side there by the window that's all kind of card blanks and envelopes and card bases and shaker panels and cardstock and a lot of stuff like that. And then of course my big shelf unit behind. At the moment it's holding my nail varnishes because I don't have anywhere else to put them. I've got stencils and stamps, spare pencil cases, spare pencil sets. I know, no judgment. Kind of folders of diamond painting logbooks, my batch books, batches for my wax melts and such. And then underneath there, of course, just to the left, just there, is more yarn. It pops up everywhere. All my Tonic Studio kind of things are in those too, sort of mica mace, enamel drops, crackle paste, and then underneath there is my cardstock hoard. I've got cardstock, paper, I've got a lot of it, and I never throw anything out. Paper pads, cardstock pads underneath, more cardstock, washi tapes, white paper for my printer, dies and stamp sets, and then in all my kind of little boxes I've got moulds for my wax melts, like silicone moulds, spare sequins I think down there, clay stuff, resin stuff, too many hobbies that I've tried and collected bits too, packing stuff like, you know, like crepe paper and gift bags and things like that. Down the side, just hidden there, are my completed diamond paintings, my big bag of wax. Yep, my diamond painting caddy that's got all my pens and tools and such in. And then of course we get to my desk, which is where I sit. I've got 2 little Alex drawer units and then just a desktop. My desk always looks like this. It's always got a billion different things. I've got a page I was doing for a video, a page I was just randomly colouring, my batch book, glue pen because I was just putting the rest of my balls on, diamond painting tower that goes to the project that's on the floor, and then this is the batch I've just packed away. So this set is mint choc chip. Super pleased with how these came out, and I've done bars and little boxes for this version. So my little boxes, if I can get them open, they have little and big hearts in. They smell gorgeous, very mint. I'll finish that up later. And then this tickled pink batch is marshmallow and fresh raspberry, and these came out okay. Not sure about the orange, it hasn't melded quite as well as I wanted to, but I got better with the marble effect on my second batch. So little scoopy box, these are just too cute. These are like little tiny wax melt shapes, and they come with the little spoons, so super cute. Trying to do some of those for the site as well. And then kind of a tiny little sample batch of all sorts there. And then of course my usual shape bags. These ones are stars. They all have their safety warnings and their full CLP information. As I'm sure you're aware, if you live in the UK, we have a couple more rules and regulations for things than other places, so they have to have certain fragrance information on the packs, which they all do. And yeah, so that is batch 2 to go up on my site with batch 1. And the ones that you saw earlier that are curing, batch 3, they'll be ready in a couple more days. So I'm thinking hopefully within a week or two I will have my site up and running, and as soon as I do, guys, I will go through that in a bit more information. I'll do a video on it maybe and pop the link into that, because I know quite a few people have been contacting me interested to be able to purchase some of the wax melts that I'm making. So I'm working on it. I have, as always, listened to your requests, and I am trying to create a way for you to purchase them, and I just seem to feel that the best way to do that is I've just done my own site, just my own little site, so that you can just nip on there, purchase what you want, and I can send it out to you, and I will just keep it kind of stocked as far as I'm able with the time that I have and the stock I have, and we'll go from there and see how we do. I'm quietly hopeful. I sold quite a few already. Apparently everybody I know is wax melt mad and very keen for my new batch to be ready. So I'm hoping there's some left for my website, as they did not leave me a lot from my last batch to actually be able to put up. So stocks will be obviously quite limited. I'm doing on a, I've made and will sell, not a you can order and I will make sort of version. Basically the stock that's up will be what is available, and once it's gone, it's gone. It will be restocked as I can restock. And as I make, so we'll call it limited edition. Everything's going to be limited edition. And of course, in my little drawer units, I just have kind of all my useful everyday items. Let's see, on this left hand side, I've just got, pens, pencils, highlighters, sharpeners, bookmarks, post-it notes. From there I've got gel press, alcohol inks, for cards. A lot of my room's set up for card making. Glues, sticky tapes, foam backing, a ridiculous amount. Ribbon and string, again a ridiculous amount, but I am kind of quickly starting to use this on my wax melts. It's actually turning out really well. Very, very super useful. So yeah, I'm slowly turning those into bows. And then in the bottom there I've got my pan pastels, soft pastels, and oil pastels as well. And then finally, let's see, whoa, there goes my heat gun. Let's pop in there. More tools, so kind of tweezers, scalpels, a lot of card making kit again, scissors, just useful bits and pieces. Let's not squash you. My hot foil stuff, my glimmer, my Crafter's Companion machine is in there. Paint, so acrylic and watercolour and gesso and just everything paint related, because I do not use paint very often at all. My watercolours, so my Neocolor 2s and all my metallics, because to be honest I only really use metallic watercolours at best. Oh, and then another random hobby that I had for 5 minutes, all my quilling papers are in here, just gorgeous, gorgeous quilling papers. Need to find either a new project to use them for, or I might have to sell those, I think, because I really don't have time to quill at all. And I can't see that changing in the near future with everything I've got going on. I think I have maybe yet again bitten off a bit more than was sensible. But I'm kind of enjoying myself up until I got sick and then got behind again. I'd got myself into a bit of a system. There was I've got lots of diamond painting content kind of just stored, just needed editing and finishing, and then it can go up. So I'm going to sit and work on that this afternoon, I think. Get some of that scheduled. I will, of course, unbox those, and that'll be another video. There's this video. I just... So sorry, guys. Every so often the cough sneaks back up on me. I just need to kind of find the time and the love to sit down and colour at the moment. Everything rotates and cycles, and you know, we're just enjoying whatever we're enjoying at the time. And in fairness, you guys know what I'm like once a new hobby takes hold. And my wax melts, as you can tell from my craft room, because it always reflects whatever I'm currently obsessed with, they are taking centre stage, and they're all over the place at the moment, and I am enjoying doing them. And really enjoying the feedback I've been getting. I've sold quite a few so far, and people, as long as they're not just being polite, have been really liking them. They were saying that family members have commented how nice they smell, so super pleased. Like I say, I've been going with the soy just because it's better for the world, and you know, I craft enough without making more mess. I am using plastic bags at the moment just because well, I had them, so I'll use them up, and I am trying to veer towards less plastic as much as possible, hence why you'll see more of the kind of little box versions of things. But of course, the boxes, inevitably, they're more expensive, so it's very difficult as to start a new business venture like this as such, you know, without having to compromise a little bit at first on some of that kind of you know, economical side to things. But yeah, so I'm trying to go more, you know, this kind of route. Super cute still, but very craft looking, very cardboardy, very reusable. You could use this for anything really once you're done. You know, all it has is its little sticker warnings and my label brand there, and apart from that, it'll also smell nice when you're done with it. And the boxes, you know, they're not taped to anything, so they're reusable as well. And of course, cardboard is recyclable, so we'll see what I have to do to manage to keep the cost to a reasonable level for them to actually sell and not just stack up on the side of my craft room, because obviously once I make these things, I want them to sell. I want them to go, I want them to be gone out of my life. I don't want to be sat with piles and piles of wax melts everywhere because they're too overpriced, or you know. So we'll see. Lots of ideas, and working on cute lovely smelling things at the moment, and just have to find a little bit more time for my passion of colouring at the moment. Doesn't help because it's Splatfest weekend, so I've been playing Splatoon 3 on the Switch, for those of you who know what Splatfest is. I've been super busy doing that, and kind of just chilling, not feeling well, and having a bit of a me weekend, to be honest, which I'll probably pay for later when I'm super behind. But I mean, in fairness, this batch is all packaged and ready now. I just need to take some cute pictures for my site. That batch has a couple more days left on it before I can do anything with it, and I've been all organised, and all my packaging is pretty much sat ready waiting to go. I have kind of played a little bit with clamshells as well, because I have a pack of clamshells. That little bottom one there is just a sample version because I didn't have enough wax to fill it. So, you know, I'm trying to have a variety of things when I first open up the website, so that I can see and view then, you know, what's popular, what sells, what doesn't. Do people like bars like this? You know, are they gonna like shapes like this? Will they love the scoopies? Will they prefer clamshells, or will nobody want anything and my venture is done before it even starts? Look at all these cute samples. Little duckies. I've got little raspberry hearts. Lots and lots of samples, because I wanted to be able to, well, of course it's nice for people in person to be able to open one of these and actually smell the scent of what they're purchasing, because otherwise once they're all packed up it can be quite difficult to obviously see what they smell like. But also for those that are purchasing off the site, I wanted to have plenty, you know, if they bought 3 scents, to be able to send them a sample of 2 more, so that if they then did, you know, want to have another shop on the website a few weeks later, they've got a couple of other scents in mind, knowing that once they've taken that bit of a chance on some of them, that maybe they'll find ones that they want to get again and ones from the sample that they want to have a go at. And of course I also just kind of really believe that you should get a couple of things for free if you're purchasing from a small business, kind of a more sustainable, world friendly version of something. It's going to cost you a bit more, so you really should get a couple of freebies, hence the samples. And I've got of course all my cute little animal stickers. I bought a batch of these, super cute. Everybody loves a good animal sticker, don't they? I'm hoping. And I was thinking maybe, you know, for those crafters, like kind of free washi tapes, things like that. It depends, because I think the more crafting freebies will maybe come more into the fore if I'm selling like diamond painting accessory waxes. I might have a go at that, I might not. It just, again, like everything else, depends where we end up. I'm made enough of a mess at the moment as it is. I've got just bags of wax everywhere. But yeah, I hope this was interesting in some ways, guys. I know I've gone on about my wax melts quite a bit, and I'm sorry, it is a colouring channel, but it's kind of like what's happening in my life at the moment, and I know you guys always love to be filled in on whatever crazy scheme I've got going on at the moment. And apart from that, happy crafting, have a wonderful week, enjoy whatever you're doing. Just remember, everybody's space just looks crazy a lot of the time, no matter what kind of neat little square of white space that we kind of film from when we are doing our little tiny top downs. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.